Welcome back. And now, Festival 2015. It's over. It's done.
It's a wrap.
It just came and then it was so quick.
Yeah.
But there were some events that I really, really enjoyed. And I want y'all to share with me what you enjoyed for Festival 2015.
Okay, well, I was in a troupe this year.
I did see you, Miss Bang.
Getting it in.
I was like, that's Nia? Hold up.
I was in the winning troupe, the Jewels of Anagata, the Ports Authority's troupe. It was really fun. It was my first time participating in parade. It was my first time having to go to practice and learn a routine and being with a bunch of other girls and stuff. So it was difficult, but it was fun to see how it all got pulled off, you know.
When I saw you, it looked like you were having no difficulties. Not at all.
I mean, leading up to it, it's a lot of work preparing for parade, actually.
Okay.
And you know, in years past, we've seen what happens when preparation doesn't go so well in terms of the costume and the music and the routine. There was a lot of things that could potentially go wrong, but everything was pulled off. It started a bit late, but I'm sure it went fine if you ask me. I had a great time. You know, I was on the road right when the sun was going down, so I didn't sweat too much.
Okay.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, it was fun. And of course, I was looking forward to Destra from the start of summer. I had my Lucy shirt and I was ready. So yeah, Destra and parade, that was my highlight.
All right, Ron?
As a village boy in Caribbean, that's where I reside. I definitely enjoyed the Caribbean Fiesta. One of the things about Caribbean I always like is that it's a more cultural experience. So everything leading up to from the donkey races to, I mean, the whole Caribbean had smelled like fish in a good way. Because you know the men came and they got their catch in. You had people buying and purchasing the goods, which was very exciting for me. I also enjoyed the music. I was there for Destra. I was there for the entire event, and I would say that it was great. I definitely enjoyed it. The Haitian band that performed really just took my breath away. The zouk was just like
That was
it was
Kamari.
Kamari. It was intriguing in all aspects. They were so engaging, and it was just a great atmosphere. So Caribbean would definitely have to be a highlight for me. I did also get the opportunity to go to a lot of the pageants, Miss Junior BVI, Miss BVI, and Prince and Princess, and those were also really fun for me.
All right, well, it's my turn. So starting from town, I definitely enjoyed Capleton's performance.
The fireman.
Oh my gosh, that guy got to be like 300 years old, and he's got energy for days. Just
Still
energy
brings
and
it.
energy.
Yeah.
Leroy of JTV, he taught me a new word, which is chuck off. So when you see Capleton basically jumping, and then he just chuck off. That was interesting for me. But he gave a really nice performance, hit after hit. I didn't realize he had so many songs that were hits. You know, you hear it and you don't realize, okay, that's Capleton singing. But he had so many songs. His performance was full of energy, as I said.
Oh, damn! Slow down! Baby, I said I want to you. Slow them up, the feelings, them and carry. Don't go on.
I also enjoyed Carrot Bay. The same night with the Haitian band. I think that was a Saturday. I enjoyed them. Their performance was just super clean. Their sound was clean, well organized band. They interacted with the audience, had us jumping, doing all types of fun stuff. And that night also had Romain Virgo. He's out of Jamaica. Just fantastic artist. Oh my goodness. My favorite part was when he, started to take us back and was giving us some Marvin Gaye. He actually did R. Kelly's When a Woman Loved.
Quite the contrast.
Oh my goodness, it was just a fantastic performance.
She loves the real. Ladies, when a woman loves.
Yeah, that would be it for me. Capleton. And Busy Signal. Busy Signal as well. I was waiting a really long time to see Busy, and he finally came. Well, he was here before, but I missed him. So I saw him, and I was definitely pleased.
Didn't you go to any other Queen shows?
I did, but we're talking about what I really like. Aha! So now we're going to talk about, what didn't go so well.
What didn't go so well?
Right. So I attended Miss BVI this year, and to me, there was not much of a turnout versus other years that I've attended. Normally, it's standing room only. They had 6 contestants, beautiful girls, very beautiful girls. I was not able to attend the interview segment that was held at the college. But, you know, based on the question and answer segment that they had at the show, you know, I was just wondering, you know, how prepared these girls were for the show. Did they have public speaking?
What kind of coaching? Yeah.
Right. How often their chaperones were working with them? Could it just be fright? Like,
well, I think it may be a little bit of fright, because I did get the chance to talk to 5 of the contestants when I was hosting Teen Talk, and they were there with me on the show, and I thought they were very intelligent. All of them. I really, you know, every year one of them kind of stands out to me as being the smart one. But this time I thought all of them were super intelligent, so I was super excited to see the show, because I was wondering how it would, you know, turn out.
Right.
But I think the question, I don't know, I think that they all, one after the other, they all just went in a direction I think the question wasn't aiming at. I think it was more geared towards tourism, which I was telling Ron earlier.
Absolutely.
Because they said, you know, the BVI brand.
The BVI brand. How would it affect the BVI to me on a whole, basically? And yeah, you could have gone that route and say tourism, but I just want to know. I mean, I've never been in that position.
Well, I'll tell you this, Sophie. Based on, I echo some of the same sentiments as you, and I question whether adequate preparation was done, both on the behalf of the contestants, as well as a really big knowledge of Virgin Islands history and culture, and our main economic pillars, who are our stakeholders, who are investors. That sort of stuff, to me, was evident that it was not there. That knowledge of that wasn't there, so I think that played a big role in them seemingly not executing those questions to the best of their ability. On a more lighter note, I was ecstatic that the pageant was one of the single most events for festival that started promptly on time.
On time.
Everyone was outside like, what
It was
is
absolutely refreshing that at 8 o'clock.
I agree. It was like, if you weren't there, too bad.
You missed
you know,
it.
they definitely
But you
started
also
on time.
raised a good point in reference to the support, because at 8 o'clock I was looking around, I was like, you know, we're looking at a little dim. What do you guys think is one of the reasons for that lack of support as it pertains to stuff like that?
I think this year festival in general, there was a lack of support. I didn't see as big a crowd. Well, last year was crazy. Everyone remembers last year. They say it was so well supported. Everyone was out. But then this year it just kind of died down. I feel like people, I mean, I myself didn't go out to a lot of shows at the village. Like, I stayed home, so I understand.
Well, I mean, just from listening to people within the public, some said, you know, the price to get into the village was a little steep.
And the Queen Show.
Really? How much was it to get?
$30.
Oh, right. So, you know, you got to think about getting the money to go in, then you got to worry about wardrobe.
Buying a drink for the
buying
lady.
The drink. I'm saying, because you going to make me up in there with no drink. So, you know, it was a little costly this year. You know, you had Town, East End, Carrot Bay, Queen Show, you know, so I don't know why the prices are rising. Also, what was a little disappointing for me was the parade, the August Monday parade. We had 40 entries. And they did it kind of smart too, because when I looked at the list, they had like DJ as an entry. DJ, and this DJ was most likely backing up a troupe.
A troupe,
I was like, I didn't know a DJ
is an entry.
Right. So majority of the entries were DJs. So we didn't have that participation from the regular troops that we would see, Anasazi, Treasures. There was one out of St. Thomas, but we only had like four members. It wasn't even that big. We had Jules of Anigada. They did their
featuring
thing.
our very own.
Right, and we had lots of queens, visiting queens, our queens, and prince and princess. But compared to years before, you know, based on the entries, it was really disappointing for me. And the time that it started, it was like 3 o'clock. The parade started.
Well, it's very interesting. I would definitely like to let something be known as it pertains to the parades. The general public has to understand that the entire function of putting on a parade is a community effort. It cannot and will not ever be what we expect or what we want it to be if people don't come out and support, if people don't volunteer, if people don't sign up and be, you know, a part of troops. So you can't just sit at home and say, you know, the parade wasn't interesting if you don't actually come out, sign up, be a part of it. So next year, let's have a lot more support for the parade.
All right. Now you were at East End Parade.
Yes, we actually went to East End, the parade, and we have some, despite the turnout and what a lot of people had to say, we met up with quite a few people who seem to be enjoying themselves, so check it out.
My name is Yvette Penn. I am the Grand Marshal of today's parade on the 60th anniversary. It's better than before. We have lots of troops, lots of participants, and it's all going well.
Good afternoon. I am Kyra Rosetta Molinar, your 2015 Miss Junior British Virgin Islands. And I would like to give a shout out to my friends, my family, my coaches, Ernie Pennyfeather, Cheryl Willie, QB Aya George, not forgetting my sponsors, because without you, it won't have been possible. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Adoria Rosillo Bali, and I am your Miss British Virgin Islands. Who I'd like to shout out, the first person would be my mom, then my stepfather, then my immediate family, friends, and my boyfriend, Kevon. And that's about it.
I am your newly crowned Festival Princess, Dadre Ephraim. And I won all Best Introduction, Best Back in Time Wear, Best Talent, Best Evening Wear, Best Popularity.
Hey, I am Arlene T. Penn, and I am Miss Eastern Longlook 1991, and I just want to shout out Alicia Ham, who was my chaperone at that time. I want to shout out my mother and my husband.
Hi everyone, my name is Shanice Leonard, and I am your past Miss Eastern Longlook 2006. And I just want to take the time out to shout out my chaperone, Karim Hall and Ayana Hall, and my family and my supporters during that time.
Hello viewing audience, I am Shamoya Maduru, first runner-up in the Miss Junior British Virgin Islands pageant. I would like to give a special thanks to my sponsors, MVW International, DMB Trucking, and the Eastern Longlook Committee.
My name is Roshan Stevens. I'm Mr. BFEC 2015, and I would like to give a shout out to everyone and my mother.
Hi, I'm Melissa Thomas, Miss Eastern Longlook 1987. Welcome everyone for enjoying the parade with us today.
My name is Carmen Crabb, and I was born in Tortola, but I live in the States. And all these things are things that we used to use when back in the days when we didn't have electric lights and all the stuff that's going on here and there. You know, it's showing you how we were then to how we come so far now.
Good evening, everyone. I am Tashina Penn. I was Miss Junior British Virgin Islands in 2014. I would like to give a shout out to my family and friends and to everyone in the British Virgin Islands. Hope you guys are having a fun and safe carnival.
After we realized that Eastern Longlook is celebrating its 60th year of festivities, emancipation from slavery, and being one of the first villages that emancipation started. And we realized that for the past 2 or 3 generations, we have a number of youngsters, particularly boys, who no longer knew the kind of toys that we use to enjoy ourselves when we was growing up as boys. And we're going to 40 odd years, 50 years or so ago. And most boys today use the iPad and the games and so on. So what we did, realize as a boys brigade, let's look at a reflection of the past toys that we used to use to play with. Therefore, we came up with what we call the Killiwang. You can see the young boy, 8 years old, sitting in the Killiwang. We also came up with the runner. We have the 1-wheel runner, the 4-wheel runner, and the 2-wheel runner. And also we have a runner, a single-wheel runner without any spokes. You drive it with a stick. Those are games that we played when we was growing up. It kept us very, very physical. And by depicting that today, I can assure you there are about 2 generations who have not realized that those things exist. So I think it's a great appreciation for most people today to realize the things that we used to use in yesteryears.
My name is Juliet Penn. I was queen in 1968, and I want to send shout out to my family in Paramtown.
I am Ailita Penn David. I was queen in 1958. And I'm so very happy to be here. I reside in St. Thomas, and I'd like to send special greetings to all the Penn family and my family over in St. Thomas.
One of the other events that I also enjoyed was the opening of the East End Village. Though it was not as the sentiments were echoing, not as well supported.
Right.
Reggae superstar band Morgan Heritage, like always, did an exceptional job. One of their key points for the entire performance was the stamping out of racism and equal rights for everyone. So that's something I definitely enjoyed. I wished it would have been a lot more supportive, but Morgan Heritage definitely opened the Yvette Penn Festival with a bang. Are you ladies horse race? Any fans of horse racing?
No, I'm not a fan.
Not a fan.
Of horse
I'm a
racing.
fan of dressing up for horse racing.
Horse racing this year was definitely one of the highlights for me. I am a fan of horse racing. As a matter of fact, I have a secret dream of being a jockey. I don't know how it's going to work out, but we'll see. It was so much people, so much energy, just a lot of excitement, just standing room only. It was just people everywhere, and there was a lot of support. It was just great energy.
How were the ladies dressed? Were they like
it's always a fashion show. We did not see the derby style fashion show from the ladies. I guess it was too hot for the hats, but it was just a beautiful array of people interacting and having a great time. We had a lot of our ministers of government seen just in a relaxed environment, which was really pleasant. And of course, the horse racing. Unfortunately, the U.S. Virgin Islands took home all the major prizes. We didn't do anything in that area in the BVI, but it was a great event. Horse racing 2015.
A horse was put down?
Unfortunately, yes. We had a horse that broke its leg, and there was a little bit of a struggle. So disappointingly, the horse had to be put down, which was a disappointment to all of us. But it happens, so
And of course, dun, 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 our Road March champions, vibe. Yeah. They were on the road for Parade Day. They were on the road as well for Juve.
Yes.
I wasn't Juve, but I heard that they did a fantastic job. So congratulations to Vibe on their title. Again, Road March champions. Good stuff. So there's a recap of Festival 2015. I definitely had a good time. Glad to know you guys had a good time as well.
We sure did.
Yeah. Well, it brings us to the end of Hot Trends, but don't be afraid. Don't cry. We do have another episode. And all you got to do is keep your lock right here to JTV. Until we come your way again, y'all. Bye-bye.